This is gonna be like a 2-hour stream probably. Because I have a load of contract work I need to do after this. So things are getting pretty. Things are getting pretty busy. Things are getting pretty busy. I just had to have contract work get super busy while trying to finish my own game. Just had to happen at the same time, huh? Perfect. Wonderful. Love it. Love that. Love that. Zark, Golden, how's it going? Scotty, Corrado, how's it going? Do you make VRC worlds? I don't even know what that is. Oh my god, I can't even check my shit because I got a print string constantly running. Oh, that's really annoying, man. You're harmless. What's the plan for today? We're on bug fixing duty. We got a load of bug fixes to do. Like, we have a lot of miscellaneous tasks in here, but I think priority is two things. Balancing the Toronto boss fight and fixing these bugs, because we're starting to rack up quite a few. I also, ASAP, need to finish all of the text that we are going to have in the game, so then that way I can get a spreadsheet going. Yeah. Yeah. Hope y'all are well. Hey, likewise, Golden. Likewise. June release busy? I don't think so. Once I finish up the contract work stuff, I'll have like a couple weeks of this month. So honestly, I think we'll be in the clear. I just need to get the localization stuff done, so in that way the other companies can work on that while I work on everything else, so there's no delays. That's about it. Okay, so I need to see if the diving is bugged. And by diving I mean killing while diving. Kill diving works on enemies, but they don't seem to work on... I received a report today on the targets. It doesn't work. You know, Toasted finally beat the game. What is the final level? Is it the Tokyo series? I think it is the Tokyo series, right? Yeah. Tallow, our music artist, whipped up a track for that level. It's a banger. It's a fucking banger. It's gonna be crazy. It's a crazy track. Game dev doesn't even know how his own game ends. Listen, when you work on so much stuff, you kind of just forget everything. Someone yesterday on Discord was like, dude, where are the secrets on this level? And I'm like, I didn't even know there are secrets on that level. Which one was it? Sent to Paradise? Yeah, there's no secrets on that level. Wait, did I fuck up? Yeah, there's no secrets on that level. Well, no wonder, because there's no secrets. Well, no wonder, because there is no secrets. Interesting. Well, I'm not crazy. Was the Sydney level design inspired by Mirror's Edge? Sydney was kind of just inspired by the overall style of Mirror's Edge, at least some of them. And then there's another level that's inspired by like Super Hot. Poor guy's looking for something that's not there. We should put some secrets on that level though. That level's got some little nook and crannies that are kind of scattered around. We could definitely put like 3 secrets up in there easily. Yeah. Leak? Nah, I don't want to leak it. You guys will hear it when you hear it. I might even ask him to. We might revamp it so that we can make it the trailer music. I have not been able to work on the trailer, by the way. I think I know how to fix this one. Bug S plus rank check Steam achievement isn't working, isn't being given. Bug bad collision on staircase on Miami level on Miami shipyard level on the big fork crane. Bug no collision on tanks outside of bomb site. On rush B. Level clear time is not being checked against platinum time, resulting in any clear being an S rank. Poopy. I think diving works against human enemies, but it does not work on the metal targets. And I have a feeling I probably know what's going on there. It just doesn't work on the metal targets. Do you have the soundtrack as a separate purchase on Steam? How does that work? Do you just give like a bunch of MP4s to people? Like, no idea? Oh, thanks. Thanks for the help. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I guess we could do that. How much do people usually charge for the soundtracks? They usually bundle it, right? What's a game that has like a soundtrack? Let's see if Balatro has an included soundtrack. They do. I see Balatro soundtrack somewhere. Oh, $3.89 Canadian. So this is probably like $2.99 US. And I would imagine they have a Balatro and soundtrack bundle. What about using AI? I don't like using AI personally. Katana Zero. Let's see if they do like a bundle. Jeez, the soundtrack is 13 Canadian dollars? That's a little... Okay. Buy this bundle to save 0% off all 2 items. Oh, that's funny. Nah, I don't like using AI personally. If other people want to use it, by all means, go for it. I don't really care. Um, yeah. All right. What do I got here? No collision on the tanks outside of bomb site. Rush B. Did I write down that level time? S grade's not calculating, so that's a different bug. The level clear time is not being checked against platinum time, resulting in any clear being an S rank. Do I have that somewhere in here? I don't. I don't think I wrote it down in here. Level clear time is not being checked against platinum time, resulting in any clear being an S rank. Okay. And that's just the level clear time, I think. That's weird. Don't know what happened there. Got some bugs here. The gun also has its slide locked back when you do an execution. Let me see if I wrote that down anywhere. Gun slide doesn't reset upon execution. I think that's what the bug is. After using the Deagle ultimate and doing an execution on an enemy, the ammo did not refill. Okay, that's normal. I think I have everything here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think I got everything for our bug list. Let me see if there's anything else I'm potentially missing. Main gun won't fire after certain events. Okay, I need to figure out a way to get that fixed up. Is there any old reports that I've missed and have not marked down for some odd reason? Enemies not aware of walls at all when throwing grenades. I think I fixed this. I remember doing something for the grenades. Okay. I think I got all of them. Let me check Steam. Let's check if any reports are on Steam. I believe there's one here. Kill 8 enemies by kicking doors into them. Isn't working, apparently. Okay. Kicking doors and enemies not counting up. So let's see if that's true. Or if potentially is something bugged, or maybe, you know, I do need to fix kicking doors and make it more consistent. So let's see here, we're at 0. Now, kick door should be Oh, it's not counting up. Kill door 0 currently. Damn, what did I do to my challenges? I must have changed something because we've had so many bugs pertaining to the challenges, which is kind of funny. I don't know why all of them are broken. Okay. Oh shit. I wasn't planning on completing all the challenges, but I'll do it now just to see if any other are bugged to report them. Hey, you don't have to if you don't want to. If you find like it's not fun, then don't do it. But if it's fun for you, then by all means, it is appreciated because that does help me out figuring out which ones are broken or not. Yep. Oh, I gotta put some lip balm. Ever since starting this Invisalign shit, my fucking lips have been dry as hell. My Drong, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Welcome, everybody. Only reason why I wasn't going to is just because I didn't like the cosmetics associated with them. Toasted, if you have ideas for any cosmetics that you'd want to see in the game, potentially associated with any of the challenges, maybe post it up as like on the post it up as a, I guess, what that go under? A suggestion? As a suggestion on the feedback and bug reports. Can't guarantee it, but maybe if I have extra time and I can kind of see what I can do, then, you know, maybe I can figure it out. Am I drunk? How'd your stream go? I hope it went well. I hope it went swimmingly. All right, kicking doors and enemies not counting up. Let's fix that. That's pretty important. God, we have so many bugs. This game's broken. This game's broken! Okay. So let's see the door. So we associate the kill type in there with kill-door. But unfortunately, that is not being sent to the enemy. So let's take a look at enemies. Let's take a look at the base character. Let's take a look at damage. Let's see what's going on. So where do I add these tags? I add them somewhere in here. Kill types, yeah, here we go. But that happens if the damage amount was more than 30. So what if the damage amount was not more than 30? How are we keeping track of all of the challenges? Okay. Seems like it happens in here. We take the kill types, we add unique. And then we add the value to the stats. But for some reason, that's not being added. Which is alarming. That's very alarming. Good stream. Spent most of it iterating on PCG biome graphs for my procedural terrain. Are you using the PCG stuff in Unreal, my drunk? If so, man, I gotta look into that stuff. There's so many new features in UE5 that I've yet to dive into. Geometry scripting being one of them that I'd love to dive into some more. This is kind of alarming. That we are not receiving that tag. If it equals a melee, so it's not. Physical stagger. If the damage is more than 30, then we send that information. I have no clue how why this is not working. I don't know why this is not working. Like, I wonder if this is fucking it up. Adding kill undetected, which it wasn't before, so I don't really know. Don't use PCG in 5.4 though, it's broken. It will crash your project. The funny thing about all of the UE5 versions is I hear everyone say that they have different levels of success with all of the different versions. You got some people saying UE 5.5 is completely stable for them. You got some people saying UE 5.4 is fucking horrendous. But you also got people saying UE 5.5 is horrendous. It's so weird. It is the most inconsistent, I think, version cycle I think I've ever seen, where it's like some people have success with some of them, and then some are absolutely like screwed and they're still in 5.3 or something. So it's kind of it's really funny seeing that with UE5. UE6 in 2 years, mark your calendars /S. You know, it is sarcasm, but at the same time, I actually see them doing that. I actually genuinely see them going to UE6 and switching major version after UE 5.9. And UE 5.9 is in 2 years. So I actually see them doing it. I see them pulling the trigger. Am I happy about that as a UE user? Not really. Not really. Unless they're making gigantic changes with UE6 that are going in a positive direction. But when it comes to them saying this forward right up shit for Fortnite, and then them potentially transferring that to Unreal Engine 6, it gives me not a lot of hope for the engine, to be honest. And then them forcing in a shitty scripting language that I think looks like ass. Yeah. I don't have high hopes for Unreal, to be honest. I'm probably just going to be sticking with UE5 for like the longest time and just probably doing local changes instead. That's why I need to learn C++. You know, I can talk all this shit, but it means nothing if like I don't have the expertise myself, honestly. I might go back to UE4 out of protest. I don't know if I would do that because like there are certain things that will potentially be coming to UE5 that are pretty good, right? Especially considering with CD Projekt Red having their hands on it and whatnot. Like they might be doing some submits for public use that I think could be very useful. Able to downgrade which version of your engine you're using. You can upgrade Downgrading, you would probably have to switch up your entire project or do everything from scratch and then migrate things manually. I would not recommend doing that. I'm willing to go to Godot, not gonna lie, but I use UE for use and I feel like a caveman using Godot. I don't know if I would switch to Godot, to be honest. My terrain chunks are dynamic mesh components. I use the geometry script functions for some of it, including the terrain deformation. Very cool, man. Hell yeah. I personally like the suits and the coats and more fancy looking clothes, etc. I see. Okay. Okay. So like winter coat style stuff? They need an LTS version? Rather, that LTS version would be fucked. We all know that. There would be no LTS. I'm so confused. Why is the door not working? Why is kill door not working? I don't know. Let's find references of damage actor. Oh, we got 3 references to damage actor, actually. Oh my god, I found the problem. No wonder. I think while we kick the object, we do a manual sweep. Well, there we go. That door kick is sick. Yeah, at the very beginning, with the kicking and everything, we wanted to keep it more realistic. But man, realism's fucking boring, man. You know what I mean? Realism is fucking. Oh, there we go. Now we got kill door 1. Okay, I see what the problem was. I see what the problem is. So for the first 0.6 seconds, for the first 0.6 seconds, the door basically would not count for kill door. So that should be fixed. I believe that was reported on Steam. So let's write a message real quick. Okay. Realism is taking 5 hits to kick the door down. Realism is taking 10 and then breaking your leg. You know what I mean? That's realism. Breaking your leg and then you end up in a hospital. I'm not a fan of realism. I think I'm a fan of believability. I think that's what I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of believability. I think that's more fun. We need a reinforced metal door and have an achievement for dying while trying to kick a door down. No wonder that wasn't working. Okay. Let's figure out, while we're on the subject of challenges, why don't we figure out the one... Well, we might as well fix these easy ones. No, let's fix this one. Killing enemies while diving doesn't work on the challenge levels. So that has to do with the targets. Well, no wonder. We're not counting any of the challenges. I have toasted. We spent like a whole week on that. I deleted a lot of the tasks just to clean this up, but I went through the entire Toronto series, cleaning it up, making it look nicer and whatnot. Like, for example, like one of our, well, there's still quite a few edits I need to do it, but for example, I went into what I would argue is probably one of the worst looking levels. I think we touched it up a little bit. This level with the park. I went in and touched this up a bit, made it look a little nicer, gave it some different trees and whatnot. We put a whole bunch of buildings in all of the city levels to make it feel a little bit more alive. There's obviously some more improvements we can make to the levels, right? From a visual standpoint, you can see right here, there's some little empty spots. This whole area needs a little bit more touch up. But you know, we went into some of the levels and definitely made it feel more alive in third person. Let's see, what's another city level? We have city start. I think I made some more adjustments to this one as well. I have not. We could put a bunch of tall buildings in this level, but I think I did some work on this one as well. Adding some ceiling lights. I hope I gave these the right tags. I did. Okay, good. Going in here, kind of fixing some weird spots. Did a bunch of that. You know, did a bunch of that to kind of make these look a little nicer. Still quite a bit of work to do, as you can tell. Like, we don't have those like surrounding buildings, but I did add some like lights and whatnot, which I think also, you know, makes an impact in top down as well. So that's always nice. This I gotta fix. This landscape looks like fucking ass. But you can see the surrounding buildings adds quite a bit of life. I do need to add some randomization in the lights, but for now, you know, it works. It looks neat. And this is like, these are details you would not see in top down. You know what I mean? It's like primarily just for like third person. So yeah. Just wondering if you're going to do the other locations. I might. Yeah. The newer levels, I think we kind of designed them around third person as well. So like those should look pretty good. Probably could do with some more love for sure. Yeah, maybe in the near future I'll probably start playtesting these and seeing what we can do to improve them in third person for sure. Some more improvements we can make there, I think. Okay, so the problem was that hitting the targets does not add to the value. So actually, I'm gonna move these guys, I think. Actually, I'm gonna delete them because I don't need them right now. I remember there was one arena level where the roof was missing. Okay, I can look around for that. I can look at look at all of them. So when we hit this, it should count as a kill. It does not count as a kill. Well, don't know what I did there. What did I mess up on there? Mm, 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 mm. Maybe it won't add a kill type if I don't know, if it's not an enemy. Let's see what could be the problem here. Does implement the interface damage taken? I believe it does. Literally the entire way that this whole thing works. Destruction trace, bullet kill types. Okay, so let's find references of all of this. Does it count as a missed shot when I hit the target? No. Just doesn't count as anything. All right. Kind of weird. Do I check if we're diving in here? Let's see. Man, this is gonna suck. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. What if I switch up kill dash dive? Please. I think it's kill dash dive. Okay, apparently no results found. Great! Kill dash diving. Ah, okay. Still nothing. Still nothing. Okay, where's fire gun base? Here it is. Okay. I have no clue how we are calculating the diving. Like, I legitimately don't even know how that works. We add diving kill, so that's cool, I guess. But that's not... Let's see here. Stats. Add value to stats. Kill. Add value to stats. Add value to stats. Add value to stats. Add value to stats. Shots fired. Clean suit. Execute. Death. Player injured. Player injured. Perfect dodge. I have no idea how we are keeping track of when the player is in the air. Where the hell are we doing that? Bro's been working on this too long. He doesn't remember how this game works. You work on a game and have 50 million different intersecting systems, and trust me, you're going to forget too. Oh, trust me. You're going to feel it too. You're going to see it. It's going to hit you square in the face. Kill diving 1. He'll start his next game with comments in his code, don't worry. The hell are comments? What the hell is a comment? I just don't know where I'm adding that tag. It would be somewhere around here or in the bullet projectile. Here, Shablo, need advice, Mr. Serious Game Dev? You need advice? I don't know if you want it from me, man. Currently working on a specific feature in the system and a half loss. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. You know how it goes. The annoying thing is, this is an Unreal problem. I can't search up the enum type kill dash diving because it's not like searchable for some reason, which is fucking crazy. So I have to go through every single thing because it does not give me the stat as an input for me to search it. This is not a me problem. Okay? Don't get it fucking twisted. This is an Unreal problem. Everyone talks about the rendering. They should be talking about the fact that, oh, here it is. It's in the game instance? Oh, because it's not counting kill every single time we're hitting a challenge target. You motherfucker. Where do we do that on the base enemy character, though? Right here. That's where it is, baby. That's where it is. That's where it is. I figured it out. Listen, learn, guys. Talk shit more. You'll get what you want while talking shit. Are you sure it's not just a UE4 thing? I can search up Enum's fine. It's probably just a UE4 thing. Who fucking knows, man? At this point, I'm hallucinating. Let's see here. I somehow nepotismed my way into my first game dev job. Problem is I've never made a full game, only prototypes, and this is a 1.5-year contract. I have to build the architecture to scale for the small 5-person team. Sole programmer. I'm feeling the pressure there's so much to do and do right. How do I cope when everything rides on me? You do your best. That's it. That's all you can really do. You do you do what you can to the best of your ability within responsible time frames. And that's all you can do. I think if you're the sole programmer, you have to focus on the things that are most important to the project. I don't know how it works within your team, right? Try to set up your own little task list that keeps you organized, so then you know what you need to do from a day-to-day basis. And then whenever something new gets added to the task list, assign it a specific priority level. If it's 0 priority, like there's a bunch of crashes going on, it's causing issues, then maybe, you know, you focus on that. And you just work your way up, man. And that's all you can do, right? You're human, just like your other coworkers are human. And yeah, make sure you program everything with the idea that you will have to look back at that code. Not you might look back at that code. You will look back at that code. So just keep that in mind. So make sure it's like not scalable, but make sure it's at least readable, so that unlike me, when you get back to it, you can actually read it and understand what's going on. Understand what the needs are of your teammates as well, of your coworkers. If one of them's an audio engineer and they need assistance with getting things hooked up within your systems, you know, try to make it like easy for them to go to it, understand what they need to do with it. Blah 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 blah. And honestly, just take it one step at a time. Take it one step at a time. There's no golden tickets, a magical solution. Oh, the magical solution is working 16 hours a day, but don't do that. The magical solution is overworking yourself and being a pawn in the system. But don't do that. Not worth it. Speaking of which, I need to send a message to someone for work. Hold on, give me a second. All right. Your pizza toasted? If it's work from home, make sure you don't play RuneScape on the side. No, not RuneScape. You got to play OSRS. All right. Just yeah. Just mine some. Just mine some Stardust, man. Do some AFK shit. 10-minute AFK. I know it's a lot of pressure, and I just got to deal with it. I had a senior try at least tell me what to work on. My senior's me, and he says it all has to get done. If you're the senior, you know, that's you make up the tasks. You come up with the things that you need to figure out. And I think the biggest tip I can give, and this is something that I should be probably doing myself as well, is just be very proactive. Make sure you're getting at least a couple things done every day if you can't. Technically, I should probably be working on contract work right now because it's getting pretty fucking busy. This will probably be a pretty short stream with all that considered, so. Oh, sorry. Dude, I've not been reading YouTube chat. Hey, Ripper. Oh, you're at that part, Golden? That shit reminded me of Doctor Strange for some reason. I don't know if I liked it reminding me about Doctor Strange, but... Sorry, my bad. I haven't been reading YouTube chat. I'm AFKing sand crabs right now. I brought the vibes down. Why do you think you brought the vibes down, motherfucker? Jeez, man. Relax. You're fine. You didn't bring the vibes down. Let me make sure I got kill dive now. Yeah! Whap! How many bugs have been fixed so far? I don't fucking know. I lost count. I keep deleting the tasks because this whole thing is too damn long. Who submitted that? Was that on Steam? No, I think this was on Discord. I think the bug report was on Discord. It's possible we end up just having another beta branch update because there's so many bugs that I had to fix that I would not mind just doing another round of testing just to be sure, because there's a lot in here. So yeah, we might do one last beta branch update just to make sure this is all working well. Yeah. Okay. What's next on the chopping block? Katana guy is not running when attacking. Yeah, well, I can figure it out, I guess. Delayed till yesterday? Listen, man. It's still April 6th. Don't you worry. Where's the guy with the fucking sword, man? Oh, here it is. Default run speed 700. Set enemy anim state 1-2. 1000 max walk speed. 1000? That's pretty fast, man. Grim, you finally woke up. You were in a coma for just over a month. Come on, it's April 6th. You have a game to finish. I'm working on it! Let's check if the anim state is actually being set to 2 to begin with in the grunt. So when he goes for an attack, anim state is 3? It's 2. Okay, so we just have to check everything that could change the walk speed. Let's check the original grunt. Set max walk speed. We are doing set enemy anim state that I believe is overwritten. We have an anim state here, but it's not being used here. Does this guy not have an attacking like animation when he goes in for an attack? Let's see. Where am I? There he is. Does he not have a pose when he's going in for an attack? Idle pose and then blocking. Shit. I forget how all this fucking stuff worked. Idle pose and then running locomotion. Okay, we just have that. There's no attacking pose, like going in for an attack? Apparently not. What? Okay, I'm not too worried about that then. I think I'm more worried about the fact that our movement speed is not being set properly. So let's check the base enemy. Something is overriding their max walk speed. On begin play, we have the default run speed. Here it's happening on the patrol route, that's fine. Set the movement speed based on strafing or moving backwards. Default run speed. No, I don't think it's that. Although that is being run. On there. So maybe the default run speed is not being set properly. Set max walk speed 1000. Oh. Default run speed is set to 700. Maybe that's the problem. It's not being set to 1000. So if I set that to 1000, what happens? He takes his sweet ass fucking time. The slowest assassin ever. Let's see if this gets called. So let's add a breakpoint. That'll indicate to me if this is even being called at all. Yeah, it is. But for some reason, it's saying that the current value is 294? 400. We only get the default run speed, we don't set it. This is overwritten. So, although I should probably be doing that in the Ninja, is calling that event because it's probably needed. I will say, I think one thing I am going to be looking forward to when I start using C++ is it's kind of satisfying doing this shit, but at the same time, it gets pretty chaotic sometimes. Doing all these fucking reroute nodes. I am looking forward to having like a little bit of cleaner syntax code. I will admit, it'll be nice. Anyways, hold on. I gotta go to the bathroom. Give me 1 second. Put on the gameplay. Hey, I'm back. Let me just check my messages. Gameplay 2. Gameplay 1 and gameplay 2. My best friends. All right, max walk speed is being set to 1,000. However, the default run speed is not being changed. So maybe we set... Wait, what the fuck is that thing called? Yeah. Set default run speed. Oh wait, set default run speed. Whoops. Oops. Let's see if this is the problem. Technically, I shouldn't be changing that value because it's supposed to be the default value. But... Alright, there we go. It's working again. He's supposed to be scary. This guy's supposed to be fast AF. All right. You know, shooting an RPG at a door should probably break the door. Right? You guys think that should, like, just completely destroy the door? Because right now, all we're going to see is a hole. We should probably completely destroy the door. The thing is, we don't really have any spots where the RPG gets spawned. Yet. I think we made an enemy for the... Yeah, Rocketeer. We did make the rocket enemy, and he does drop the RPG. So, that could be something to think about. But, okay. Nice. The katana enemy now runs at the player again. Good. Fix that. All good. What are we working on now? Still bug fixing. Yeah, we should blow up the entire door. Let me put that as like a miscellaneous task. I wouldn't really consider it a bug. It's more like a miscellaneous task. Let's also do it so it blows up the door if it's hit by a grenade. I don't think grenades... That didn't help. He like opened the door like an idiot, which made things a lot harder for me. Yeah, it only damages it. So we should just make it so all explosives just blow up the door. I honestly think after quite a bit of damage, it should also just break off the hinges too. What are we working on? Player keeps a C4 when advancing into final area of Cathedral. Not a huge problem, and honestly that's like a priority 2 bug, because it's not like a huge deal to be honest. You know what, yeah, actually. Let's start prioritizing some of these bugs. That's pretty important. This is pretty important. This is like a blue. Let's say blue is low priority. I'll say this is like yellow. I'll say this is yellow. This is blue. Also blue. Character has gloves by default. I guess kind of yellow. We could probably fix that right now, to be honest. This is red, because this achievement is necessary to finish anything. Bad collision on staircase on the big crane. I'd say that's yellow, because that can get really annoying. This is blue. This is probably red. Okay. These other ones are probably blue. This one's kind of annoying. When you grapple an enemy and push them at one of them, if an enemy's running at you, they're gonna like dodge the enemy that's going to run into them. Which is, you know, not great. That's pretty shit. Because then you end up with a problem where it's, you know, you basically can't throw enemies into other enemies, which is really annoying. Okay. All right. So let's see what this problem is. S grade's not calculating properly on the main menu map report cards. Let's check the game real quick. So here we have an S plus. I might need to S one of these levels just to be certain that it's working. I also need to check if that one bug that got reported when it came to time is also correct. Which one would be the easiest to S rank here? Probably Chop Shop. Hold on, the third person sensitivity is really high. Yeah, I'm a bit of a gamer. I missed a shot. That's not going to help me. I actually find the game to be a lot easier in top-down. Oh, I see the glove issue. My character has gloves even though I probably don't have it. Oh, that door is just kind of broken. I don't know what the time requirement is on this level. I want to say it's probably like a minute. But I guess that would help me with figuring out that other bug if that's occurring, the time. So 1 minute, 3 seconds. Let's take a look. Chop Shop is platinum time is 80 seconds. So we technically got the platinum time, which means we get S. Total score is 29,000. Score required is 35,000. So what I should do is let's just waste a bunch of time in the level just to make sure that we get the right scoring. We need to get over 80 seconds. This level's kind of bright. Do you guys think it's kind of bright? Kind of blinding, actually. I wonder if that's the bloom. Something going on in here, though. It's like blinding. And not in a good way. We might want to fix this. Hey, Cat Pack, how's it going? Okay, We could probably... Luckily, I still have the timer. But something I did notice is... Did I kill myself with the door? Did the door kill me? I think the door did kill me. That's also really annoying. That's on my task list. Wait, where's the last guy? Fucking walking around, man. Yeah, I think the door killed me. I could be wrong. Okay, let's see if the time is actually showing S. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So that's problematic. We don't want that there. We definitely don't want that there. Did I make this? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I wonder, do I get a ranking if I play with cheats? I actually don't know. Yeah, I did. I need to see if the S ranking is working. I don't remember. Do I constantly spawn enemies in this level? I don't know if I do. Some of these levels do need a little bit of an increase in difficulty. Where is the last plant site? I don't remember. And I got 59 seconds. Do we have bullet time? We do. We do. Oh, where is the last plant site? I think it's to the left here. There it is. At least that's working. The score multiplier. So because of the score multiplier, I actually can't get an S ranking here, which is good. I would say that's good. I wouldn't want the player to be able to get an S ranking. Does it give me a ranking though? Okay, a B. Oddly enough, the time here gave me an A. What is the timing for falafel? Let's see. The timing is 90 seconds. So this level worked with the timer, but the other level didn't work with the timer? I'm kind of confused as to why Chop Shop did not work versus Falafel. Not sure. Will there be a mandatory highway chase level? Nah. So I'm adding sex? Yeah, I'm too busy adding sex to the game. Yeah. Yep. I'm confused. It works here, but it didn't work in... I need to get S ranking in a level. Let's maybe do it in Tiramisu. I'm sure I could probably get S ranking here. Well, damn. I'm too much of a noob. Whoa. Oh, the camera gets a little weird there. Can you switch to third person in here? You can. That might actually be a bug. But, you know, we'll take it. Ah! The animation looks super bugged. Based up, by the way, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Yeah, we're definitely not getting an S rank because we died once. I feel like that should be an S. You know what I mean? If there's one A, I feel like it should be an S, because if we got all S's, this would just end up being an S plus anyways. So let me check. 1 minute 36. Let me see. 1 minute 36. We are on... We're in the Roma series. Tiramisu. 1 minute 36 seconds. Platinum times 120, which is 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes. Grab them and keep kneeing them. I don't know if it still happens. Wait, what happens? Is it like the physics gets all fucky? I don't even know how to describe it. All right, well, okay. All right, well, all right. We should make it so, yeah. Bug getting all but one ranking, one rating as S. Yeah, we should make that an S ranking if the player gets all but one A. That should count as S. And then obviously if all of them are, then it's an S plus. This feels a little shit, to be honest. I think this should still be an S. Yeah. That to me feels like it'd be an S. If the player gets more S's than A's, they should still get an S. I think if you get... let's see. Yeah, I guess it would make sense if you get 2 A's, then it should still potentially be an S, lean into an S. But at the very least, if you have 1A, it should definitely be a S. It's like overwhelmingly S. Because having all S's just gives you S plus, and that's like why it doesn't make sense. So put that on the board. Put that on the board. Put that bad boy on the board. Okay. This we need to fix. Kicking doors goes in random directions, like up. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, especially considering like that's like a necessary thing for some of the challenges. It would be really frustrating if you just kick it, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, you know, it's not really fun. I'm gonna say this is a yellow priority. Okay. Yeah. So you're saying there's a bug when you grab an enemy and kick them or knee them? Right. Right, of course. Right, because that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Can you set limits on... Can I set like a limit of how much this can like squeeze? If true, we ignore scale changes from animations. Use for subtle scale animations like breathing, where the physical collision should remain unchanged. I don't really know what that's doing. Let's see if we can maybe fix some of it. Yeah, toasted. I could definitely see how it could be frustrating. I think once we fix that, it should be a lot better. Because then it's a lot more controlled, I guess. Why is everything flesh except for this? It should probably be flesh as well. Why does it... Why do his arms fly up? What was the button? I'm clicking every button combination. I can't drag him. Nothing's working. What's the... This is good to know, I guess. How do I remove the previews? Because I think they have collision. Either that or my character model is all levels of fucked. Use simple collision as complex. What is that supposed to be? I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Use simple collision as complex. Why is it that the first simulation ran just fine, and now it runs like fucking shit? Oh, right, you have to select the actual constraint to edit its details. Ah, of course. We don't have any physical animation profiles as well. So I wonder if we could do that. I do have some profiles here, apparently. I don't know if that's actually doing anything. Assign to profile new, assign to profile new. I don't even know how to check the profile. I don't even know how to check the profile. But something is definitely going on. It's like I think there's like self collision going on. It's weird because it works just fine here. I actually feel like his death animation is better. Maybe that physical animation profile actually worked. I don't know what I put in this though. Nothing. I don't see any details in the physical animation profile. Now, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to change. It has new profile. I don't know. Something there. We definitely did something with this physical animation profile, and something definitely changed. I just don't know what. Let's see if that maybe fixed up this. Nope. Nope. I don't know why that's happening. Let's go ahead and find player character, and then let's go to kick. I do have some impulse being called in here. And the impulse multiplier was like 1. I wonder if maybe that caused some problems. You threw a grenade while attacking, and then you threw another grenade? You threw a grenade while grappled? Am I gonna make the game live service? Brother, when I'm done with this game, I'm done with this game, alright? Live service. Is that what's bugging him out? Let me see the other enemies. Yep, same thing. Multiplayer's coming, nice. Don't spread misinformation. Yo, you're adding multiplayer to Super Hire? You guys are some slimy motherfuckers, let me tell you. Am I gonna make the game always online? Yeah, you need to be online to play the game. If our servers go out, then, you know, well... Don't know what to tell you. Xbox Game Pass? Don't get it twisted. I will put my game on Xbox Game Pass. If they offer it. And if there's enough of a pay. I'll take it. Let me check my messages. Hold on. I'm waiting for something. Hey, Barrabudas. I gotta say the third person view is tempting me more to buy it. The top down view wasn't my thing. Yeah, that's all good, man. Well, if you do end up getting it, I hope the third person is enjoyable. I hope it is enjoyable. Help. Help me. God. I heckin' hate physical animation! Alright, let's go to the fucking guy. I technically wanted to work on something else, but this does seem very weird. Oh, I wonder if he's playing this. The physical stagger animation. Oh. Oh, that might explain it, actually. That might explain it, actually. That might explain it. Kind of gives me the Matrix vibes a la Max Payne. I think the thing that's fun is the game is like a mix of everything now. It became a mix of everything. Kaboom! All right, cool. I think we fixed it. Don't know if you remember my first time being in stream. I reported a bug in my camera would flick behind me and top down and figure out how to replicate it. If I were to guess, Toasted, it's a specific hand-to-hand execution. If I were to guess, that's probably what it is. Because I found that might not be that one, but one of those within that style I noticed caused a weird camera flicker. But if that's not it, then I'm not sure. It's not an execution, but it's whenever my cursor goes to the right hand. Oh, it's that bug. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. It's like a full screen issue, and I have looked up on Unreal, like a bunch of Unreal forums. Literally have no clue how to fix it. So I am gonna look into that. Let me add it to my list though, just so I remember that it's still an issue. It's probably somewhere in here if I were to guess. Yeah. I think what I might end up doing as like a duct tape fix is somehow stopping the player from being able to move their shit to the edge of the screen. But I know exactly what you're talking about, and I think it happens on my build as well. If I go into the game, but that's just my game going off screen. That's just literally my game going off screen. Like it's not locked to the maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's just not locked to the screen. Is it this that's happening? I know there was something with a bug like aiming on a very edge causes some issues. Let's see if we do borderless real quick. Do you have a second monitor, Toasted? Is it like something like this? Looking behind? No, I play on a laptop. That's so weird, dude. I don't know. That's so weird. That's so odd. Interesting. Rocky, don't remember following. 4 years ago, 9 months. What was I doing 4 years ago? I don't know. Maybe was I playing Fortnite? I was probably playing Fortnite. 4 years ago? I don't know. 4 years. What was I doing 4 years ago? Guys, what was I doing 4 years ago? I don't even know anymore. I've lost track. The character just flicks behind himself and I can't aim until I move it back from the right. That sucks. Probably not that I don't particularly care for Fortnite. 4 years ago, huh? Four years. 4 years and 9 months. I was probably working on Ronin at that time. Right? I think I was working on Ronin. I don't know, dude. I've lost track of time. I'm getting too old. I'll be sure to record a video when I can and post it on Discord. I have a feeling I probably know what it is. I think one thing that's alarming is that we're not locking the cursor to the screen, which is problematic. Do I have a thing for that physics issue? I don't. I swear I did. Ah, well, whatever. I'll put it here. There we go. Bug fixed. Hell yeah. Yep, I'm making progress. But yeah, I think when we set our game mode, yeah, I always lock. Lock on capture. Only lock the mouse cursor to the viewport when the mouse is captured. I guess we do lock always? When do we call this? When we set the camera mode. Rrt. Rrt. What does the color code mean with the bugs? High priority, mid priority, lowish priority. Kind of more like visual issues, but it doesn't have too much of an impact on the game. Like this would probably be yellow, to be honest. I would say this is also maybe even red, because I know some people have had this issue. Enemy throws a grenade while grappled. I would say this is probably red. This would probably be yellow. Player keeping a C4. I'd say this is blue, because it's more just like a polish kind of thing. This one's probably also blue. Red, orange, blue! Why does this look like a flag? It's almost perfectly balanced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of balanced. It looks pretty. What flag is this, chat? Is this Brazil? Chat? Germany? Chat? What flag is that? Me knowing literally nothing about geography. Well, I gotta check my work messages. Okay. Let's see here. What else on the chopping block we got? Putting cursor to the edge of the screen still causes a flicker issue. Yeah, I don't know why. So we call this when we set the camera mode. We call that in the game instance basically immediately. You know what I bet it is? Let me go into the game real quick. So if I go in and play like this. Oh, but it starts as third person, so that doesn't really help me. But it's still not setting it. It's not, we're not locking. Man, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I fucking work here, man. I just work here. Here we have lock always. Let's go to the player controller. Lock always. And, oh, do not lock. Oh, this is when you pause the game. Huh? It's on the right side when it happens to me. Ah, God, I hate that bug. I think that's an Unreal Engine bug. I'm not entirely certain, but I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. Can't just blame it on the game. Or on the engine. I don't know. Let's see where else we call the set input mode. Maybe we can find something. When we die, we set the input mode. Okay, but that happens on third person, so that doesn't really help. I really don't know. I don't even know what this is doing. Set focus to game viewport. The hell is this doing? Because when are you going to address the allegations? Oh, the allegations that I'm not a real game developer? And I make a porn game on the side. Listen, man, don't know what to tell you. Ask my lawyer. I don't know what to tell you, man. Listen, listen. I already wrote my like 16 paragraph long TwitLonger. Okay, just read that. Okay, you could just read that. Jeez. All right. It's got all the receipts and everything. Okay. Where the fuck I am? Is it true that Valve is suing you for putting Dust 2 in the game? Correction, I did not put Dust 2 in the game. I put an area that seems similar to Dust 2. And maybe inspired by it. Yeah, I don't know why that bug happens. I'd have to look. The default mouse lock state behavior when the viewport acquires capture. Only lock the mouse to the viewport when the mouse is captured. I don't know what that means. The mouse is captured. What does that mean by capture the mouse? Is there like a trap? And just, hey, we got your mouse. Like, how does that work? Like, what does that even mean? The hell does that even mean? Grr. Maybe let's search up cursor. Nope. Pointer? Nope. Full screen. Nope. I don't know. Input? Mm-hmm. Input class. Oh, this is cool. Input component. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Maybe there's something in the Windows section. Should ask Epic Games. Yeah, let me just call Timmy Sweeney real quick. Put him on the speed dial. Let me just call him up real quick. Let me just call him up. There's nothing in here, man. What's this about finishing a game? Clearly not scope creeped enough. Oh, don't worry. Listen, if I wanted to scope creep more, I could. I know exactly what I would do. I know exactly what I could work on to scope creep this even further. Hey, Phoenix. Oh yeah, I changed some of these streaming settings in hopes that it would hopefully, wait. Oh shit. Components, registration, granularity. I put that to 6? Huh? Very interesting. Input. Check out the input. Guys, I don't know. I don't know why that happens. I don't know. I don't know why. Why that happens. Critter, should I go all in on black or red? You should leave the casino. Just trust me. Just leave the casino. Just leave right now. Just take what you got. Leave the casino. Man, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe. Hopefully. I remember I literally got into a rabbit hole for like a whole day of trying to figure out that specific issue. I will go back to that to try to figure it out again. The brute circle indicator appears a lot on the brute body. Let's get some of these blue tasks out of the way, man. Let's get some of these blue tasks done. Where the fuck? Brute slam indicator. Okay. Okay. There you go, that looks a little better. Alright, done. That was the quickest task ever. This one's actually not... This should not be blue. Because it's actually a lot harder. So I gotta go out for that ramen, dude. Dude, when I'm done my Invisalign, I'll fucking invite you on me. All right. That'll probably be the beginning of next year. On me though. We'll get some ramen. Hell yeah. Ramen, the whole deal. Did I tell you about that Caribbean place? Not Caribbean. Jamaican food place? I think I did at some point. I think. You can't eat ramen with an Invisalign? Well, obviously if I take it out, but I think it would just be too oily and shit. It would just be annoying. I think so, but I can't remember the name. It doesn't matter anyways, they closed down. The guy that owned it retired. It was like one of the best fucking places for jerk chicken, man. Ugh. I'm sad. Yeah, Pat's. Yeah. Pat's Homestyle. There's another Jamaican place or Caribbean place that took it, but, you know, nothing beats Pat's. You know, the inside was all fucking like dark and gloomy and shit. You felt like you were doing like a drug deal, but then you got the food and you're like, holy fuck, this is good. Now they like, the new place is a bunch of lighting. Like, what? What do you mean? A Jamaican restaurant has lighting. He pulled a trick. He rebranded, but I saw him in the back kitchen. You're lying, bro. He's not in the back. So you're saying he retired, but he didn't retire? Yeah, Cheryl's. Yeah. I swear. I know it's kind of family owned. Like, I think he gave the location to family. So maybe he's helping out. I don't know. Who knows? I gotta try it out. I got a recipe from HelloFresh for ramen. It's actually pretty good. Winked at me and did a oh, that's funny, dude. That's funny. Crimson, have you ever tried McDonald's? Oh yeah, McDonald's, huh? McDonald's, huh? Never tried it. Never tried it. I cold turkeyed McDonald's a long time ago. The only thing I will ever get from McDonald's now, I think whenever we pass by McDonald's, which is literally like once a year, once a year, we'll go to McDonald's and I'll just get like some random fucking thing with French fries and like a sundae. Why McDonald's when Five Guys exists? All right, listen. Okay, Five Guys? Are you fucking kidding me? What is this, a joke? If I want a good burger, I'll go to like a local burger place. That's like 10 times better than fucking Five Guys or McDonald's. Five Guys sucks. Greasy. I think the only thing they have good there are the French fries, if I remember correctly. You take that back? Hey, Shake Shack beats Five Guys any fucking time of the day. Have you ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I've never watched that show. No. I think I like maybe passed by it. Playing how bright it was, and it's like, this isn't a bar. Where's the ambience? The grime. Never had a Shake Shack? No wonder you think Five Guys is good, because you never had a Shake Shack before. Five Guys is so fucking good. Yeah, all right. You enjoy your greasy ass fucking burger. They opened a Five Guys here in Stockholm. Sucks ass and got a 3.1 rating currently on Google Maps. Shake Shack doesn't exist in the Netherlands. The thing is, McDonald's in North America is just ass. McDonald's in Europe is okay, but it's like expensive. McDonald's in Japan is crazy. Never tried it. Surprisingly, the last time I went to Switzerland, Burger King beat McDonald's in terms of quality like tenfold. It was like Burger King was actually kind of banger in Switzerland. I was like surprised. I was like, holy moly. Dude, the king is back. Jeez. McDonald's was just shit. I felt like McDonald's was just shit. I don't know. I'm just not really interested in McDonald's anymore. Like, I get like a little bit of like a craving, but then at that point, I'd just rather buy from like a local place that's like way better tasting. Like, here, I'll show you guys. If I get a fucking burger, man, I'll just go to this place. Oh, dude, just looking at it is making my mouth water. They got like fries with seasoning on it and shit. It's fucking delicious, dude. If I go to a burger place, I'll just go here, man. It's delicious. Not McDonald's. I feel like, though, those kind of food places, you know, fast food and shit, I feel like they all kind of just dwindle into not very good. I feel like Chick-fil-A was not bad, and now I feel like it's kind of shit. Like, I don't know what they did to their chicken quality. It's just, like, not good anymore. I don't know what happened. I feel like it's when a fast food place overscales, and they end up being in, like, so many places at once now. Wendy's? Chick-fil-A breakfast? I've never had Chick-fil-A breakfast. Not a fan of their homophobia. Yeah, that's why I always called Chick-fil-A the homophobic chicken place. Oh, God. My favorite burger place is a place called Burger 21. Their entire menu is custom burgers. They just offer presets. You could literally make your own with anything, and it would put you to sleep after you ate it. Interesting. Burger 21, eh? The hell am I looking at? I thought it was because gay chickens tasted weird. Chick-fil-A doesn't... Maybe that's why their chicken is so shit. Burger 21. Oh, they're only in the US. No wonder. They're only in the US. Yeah, never heard of it. Never heard of it. You know, actually, after eating smash burgers, I don't really like the thick, meaty burgers anymore. Like, they're good, but I just like a good smash burger, bro. Hey, Misho, how's it going? Thick ones always end up dry in the middle. Yeah, they do. But that being said, a smash burger is always dry anyway. It's just, it's fucking smashed to shit. Doesn't really help. Enemy throws grenade while grappled. Let's fix that real quick. Let's fix that. Here we go. It's probably because can attack is not set up. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. No, don't throw. Oh, man. Well, he didn't throw it that time, so I would assume it's probably fixed. I'm gonna go under the assumption that that bug is fixed. Thank you for your hard work. I haven't been working too hard, but I appreciate it. I've been trying to balance out contract work with suit for hire stuff. It's been a little difficult. I gotta, like, later today, I really gotta do all of the localization stuff so then we don't get soft locked by waiting for the localization to finish. Should probably double check just to make sure. I think it's fixed. Well, that still happened though. He played the shove animation right after. Is there anywhere else in here that's playing the shove? No, I don't think so. Can be aborted. I think, yeah. Let's set that to yes. Yeah, I think that's fine. Why is he throwing so many grenades? Is that guy allowed to throw that many grenades? I don't think he's playing the shove animation just because there's no other enemies around. Let's see. Oh, there goes him throwing a grenade. That guy shoved me. He's like not playing the shove animation anymore. But I'm sure he will. One of these days. Oh, there it is. Hey, look at that. It still works. Yes! Okay, good. We've fixed it, I think. Did I make a bug for that? Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, well, that's fine. Anyways, I gotta go, guys. I got a bunch of other work I need to do, unfortunately. So, yes. So, yes. I gotta get this localization stuff done off stream as well. So, I will probably have to work on that ASAP. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Possibly. I'm not sure, actually. I might not be on tomorrow because I might have to work on a bunch of contract work and just catch up on a shitload of work. So I might just dedicate all of tomorrow for that as well. I know I didn't stream yesterday as well, but yeah. We'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for dropping by, everybody. Thanks for lurking, chatting, and sticking around. See you tomorrow. Maybe Monday. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll let you guys know on the Discord, which you can join right here. Anyways, yeah. Goodbye. Take it easy. See you later.